Wonder what this could possibly mean. Suppose you know? See what the water is draining out of there? Let's follow the hose. It comes down here. Hopefully the audio is good on this. I haven't used the audio on this camera. We shall see. It's time for a change. As you can see, I've got this tank emptied. I've got all my little baby fish out of there. They're in another tank, safe. They're living with the goldfish right now, temporarily.
Howdy YouTube, Unky Joe here, Unky Joe's Playhouse. You see behind me there have been some changes to Unky Joe's Playhouse. We decided to reorganize our office, and I'm about to tell you why. So it's been a pretty busy summer for us here at Unky Joe's Playhouse, and with both my YouTube channel and my business. So, and as you know, I brought a business partner on, and his name is Jerry. He's also my nephew. Nothing like nepotism to run a company, huh? No, I brought him on as partner because I trust him and have confidence in him. And he's a smart guy, and we work well together, and that's what really counts. So anyway, as part and parcel of that, you know, I've had those aquariums in here since last year. You notice they're gone now. And my familiar, if I kick back here, LED lights, the back glow, I put that back in there. The workbench has already been put to work. We have some projects we're working on right now together, mainly fixing some UPS battery backup units. We got some phones over there to be repaired, and that will be where we do a lot of our video and projects. And then I have the cart next to me here with the Dell server on it, which I'm getting ready to do another video on the virtual machine images on there. But I just wanted to show you what it took to get us where we are right now. So I'm just going to roll some footage and narrate along with it. So nothing too important or exciting, but I just wanted to share it with you, the viewers.
I have decided this is going to be part of our office reorganization special. We have all this space here wasted by aquariums. I'm still into aquariums. You can see I'm draining this one. I've only got 5 little neon tetras in here, and the lower I get to water, the easier it'll be to catch these little buggers because they are wily. Anyway, I'm taking down the tanks, and I'm going to gain about 7 foot of workspace here. That's the goal. So taking these down, this tank right here is we're gonna keep it. This tank we're gonna give to a good home. This is my brother's old tank. It's a 29 gallon. I just don't have any use for it. I'll clean it up, put it out on the curb, and somebody will take it. Somebody will give it a good home. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna move that 20 gallon tank. We're going to rearrange. As you can see, I've got a mess here. There's our spare fridge. It's out in our lobby. So what we're going to do is we're going to move that rack onto this wall, and then we're going to move that refrigerator there into that corner. We're going to get rid of this table, and then the aquarium's going to go right here next to the door. And then over here we're going to get a small table to go in front of the window. And then all of this will remain the same. And then my big tank, of course, is right there. I was thinking about putting the 20 gallon tank next to it, but I don't want to impede the flow into the door, if you know what I mean. So that's what we're going to do. So we really need this space. As you can see, I've got the desk. This needs to be a working desk for my business partner, so you can actually get work done, and that would make a better work area. And then we're going to mount this TV, this 42 inch or 32 inch higher TV. We're going to mount that on the wall over here. Notice it's much quieter in here too. We're going to mount that on the wall right here in the corner so that we have a TV if we need it. So I'll get you some more footage here once we start moving stuff around, so you see how it's going to work out. And then I'll just use the same setup for that 20 gallon tank. I'll just use the concrete blocks, and I like using the wood as well. But this tank, like I said, will be set back up in the other room. Alright, so here we go. You can see the aquariums are down. We're getting our power supplies mounted. We're going to move this light. Shot work light is going to come and move over where the table, there's going to be a table here. But as you can see, we've got everything moved. All the aquariums are moved. My other desk is a mess right now. Yes, that's what you think it is. We have a review coming up on that camera. It's an Amcrest outdoor. So just getting everything ready to go. And we've now moved this room around. Pay no attention to that man there. It's still a work in progress. But we moved the table over in front of the window. We've moved the refrigerator into the corner. Got our rack with all of our equipment on it here. And then we moved the little 20-gallon aquarium up here, or out here. And we've got it set back up with the help of my assistant, Jerry, business partner / assistant. And then what I've done is I've moved a bunch of fish. This fish was my breeding tank. It had a bunch of guppies in it, but I moved the guppies into the living room, and it'll take a few days for the tank to stabilize, and then I can start moving the fish back. And then we're going to organize these shelving units. So we got the LED light strip. It's going to go underneath, behind the table, the work table. Got that all mounted on the wall. It goes behind the desk here. Yeah, I know my cable skills are ready to clean all this up. There's the LED light strips. The desk is a mess, of course. But they're all mounted. And then we glued it. We used, before you put these strips on and try to use the sticky part, make sure you use some rubbing alcohol and clean your surface real good. It'll stick a lot better. And then these are Romex clips. They fit like perfectly over these LED strips, and in the event that the glue gives out on this thing, you've got these Romex clips that'll keep it from falling to the floor. So we spaced them every few feet and got them all hooked up. So that's there's another phase. See if I can turn them on. And bingo. They're all set and ready to go. Looks nice. They're bright, that's for sure. Okay, still a work in progress, but we've made some more progress on it. Got the table or workbench in place. Got the signs hung up. Got the light moved. Got our switch over here on our work desk. Got our Grandstream wireless for our wireless deck phones. And then we have our desktop over here, which getting all the wires cleaned up and everything, getting it organized. Not too bad, not too shabby. Yeah, I know I've got a dead bamboo plant there, but no big deal. Just to give you an idea of the work area. Getting that back in shape. So here we go, finished product. We've got our desks now all set up. Our secondary work desk, as you can see, I'm actually editing some videos with Caden Live on my Linux desktop here. We got our phone set up. Got our power strips. There's our DECT adapter for our cordless Grandstream phones, our 8-port PoE switch, and you can see here we've got a bunch of UPSs opened up. We're replacing the batteries in them, and in doing so we were testing and charging them, and we actually had one catch fire. These have been out in a storage shed, and I should have known better. They were full of ants and spiders, and one of them is damaged beyond repair. It burned out one of the power transistors, or rectifier transistors, and you can see my business partner is hard at work getting these all cleaned up. Because, you know, if they're in our possession and they catch on fire, that's okay. We don't want it to happen at a client site, so it's a liability issue. We decided to go ahead and open them all up, make sure they're all cleaned out. And you can see my partner's done, Jerry's done a spectacular job of getting these all cleaned out. And then we'll install the batteries in them. Here's the replacement batteries we got from Amazon. And and they are PowerSonic batteries, 12 volt, 3.5 amp hour. Should be fine. They'll work in here, give it another 2 or 3 years of life. There he is, hard at work. I try not to get his bald head in here because we don't want to shine off of it. So, and now you see why we set up this workbench, because we need to spread out, and the aquariums are gone now. And then over here we have our roll-around cart with our Dell server on it. We're doing some projects on, and my desk, of course, is dirty as ever. But there you go. We got the office organized. Happy to say. And there's my ever vigilant watchdog. And we've managed to get the storage unit, shelving unit all organized in here. Got the aquarium set up and ready to go. A few days I'll be able to put the fish back in it. So we're making some progress here. This is the new work table. Sorry again, we still have a little bit of a mess there. I've got my LED lights up. We've got a TV on here. That's going to be mounted on a arm on the wall. This sign right there is one my brother made for me. He's a Nebraska boy, big fan of Nebraska, so that's where they're from. This is one of the UPSs we had in to replace a battery on, and evidently it looks like ants or spiders got into this thing at some point. You can see that debris there. The problem is we didn't open these up before we connected them, and this one of course blew a power transistor, as you can see right here, or one of the rectifiers. I don't know if that's a rectifier or a power transistor. It's a transistor, but I don't know if it's a voltage regulator or what it is. But we heard a buzzing sound after we plugged this one in, and so I immediately unplugged it and went to remove the battery from it, and it caught fire and smoked. So I was lucky that didn't happen in the middle of the night while we were asleep. And then we got the other battery backup units here that we've replaced. Got a couple of phones on the bench for repair or replacement. Got our power strip mounted. Got our Grand Stream deck adapter mounted. Our switch. And then I was finally able to clean off this desk, get it organized so we can do, this is our Linux machine, and so we can do some video editing on there and make sure that Caden Live is going to be a good fix for us. I'm up against the deadline. I have to replace Premiere by October because that's when my subscription runs out. So, but we're making good progress with Caden Live, so it should work well. So, but this reorganization of this office was long in coming. We've got so much stuff in here that we need to go through and get rid of. We've got a lot of stuff taken care of, and I'm very pleased with the outcome. And let me turn the light out, give you an idea of the view at night. So it's just got a nice little back glow to that table and lights up the floor. And the lights are in fade mode right now, but I'll pick a color eventually. And it even goes behind the desk here, so it just gives some nice little mood lighting at night. And you saw in the other video how we mounted those lights. And our phone on the desk, so it's, you know, it's nice and cozy and comfy. Really happy with the way it turned out.
So I also included some footage from out in the den. I keep calling it the lobby. This used to be our home theater, this room. That's what it was dedicated for, and then I turned it into my office a few years ago because we needed an office more than, or I needed a dedicated quiet space to do my work more than we needed a home theater. And we can still use it as a home theater if we need to. We come in here and play games every once in a while with a projector. But so the room outside of here we called the lobby. It's now called the den. And I took some shots of the reorganization of that. I moved one of the aquariums out there. The other aquarium that I had was given to me by my brother. He used to be into fish as well, but we ended up putting that on the curb, and within about an hour and a half somebody came along and picked it up. So one man's trash is another man's treasure. I'm sure it went to a good home. So, you know, it's not a real exciting video, it's not a technical one, but I like to share with you changes I make at Unky Joe's Playhouse, and it really gives us now the ability. I have a desk back here for my business partner and a work area. So and then that roll around cart I can just pull in front of the screen, and we can do some videos with me standing instead of sitting all the time. So anyway, you know, I know it's probably a boring video for most of you, but it gives you kind of an inside look as to what goes on here. I haven't made any videos this week because I've been busy with work and been busy with this office reorganization. I just couldn't stand it anymore. It had to be done, so we went ahead and did it. And this is a nighttime video, so forgive the camera work, but it is what it is. And just to let you know, with the I've got some upcoming videos planned. I'm gonna about a year ago, I got the TiVo Bolt, and I'm gonna do another review on that. There have been several software updates to it. I was initially really impressed with the Bolt, and then I had some troubles getting Plex to work on it. And remember, the whole reason I bought the TiVo Bolt was one device to rule them all. Well, it didn't exactly turn out that way, and I'm still have my Rokus in use. So I'm going to do an updated video on the TiVo Bolt, and whether I still think it's a good deal and for you and for your members of your home. And then I'm going to do a whole series of videos on Plex. We're going to cover everything from how to rip your videos to how to set up Plex. We're going to do some tests with Plex to test the transcoding capability. And we're going to utilize the Dell and the IBM server in those videos. So we got that coming up as well. And also, I want to shout out to all my subscribers, and even those of you who aren't subscribers but religiously watch my videos. I want you to know how much I appreciate it. We're coming up on 4,000 subs in about a year. What have I had my channel up a year and a half or a year now? I cannot tell you how grateful I am that you people find my content worthy of spending a subscription on and watching. So you guys keep coming. The comment section has been especially alive these last couple of weeks. I am now using a new program on YouTube called TubeBuddy. I believe that's what it's called, which is helping me get my videos out to more people because I don't see a lot of eyeballs hitting the videos. But so spread the word if you know people who are interested in this kind of thing. Let them know. Refer us if you want to. And that'll be it for this video. We hope you found it entertaining. Probably not real informative, but entertaining nonetheless. So thanks again for coming. Please join us again. Don't forget, we accept PayPal and Patreon if you're inclined to donate. Hit the like button, leave your comments down below, and please subscribe and hit the notification bell as well. That always helps. And don't forget that we will see you on the other side.